Hello everyone. This is the first episode of a new series called Road to 10K a month. And in this video, I'm gonna go through my entrepreneurial journey from being a kid wanting to be an entrepreneur when I grow up to now being a 21-year-old business owner, basically. So hopefully this video could give you some inspiration if you want to maybe start your own company, or if you already own a company and want some inspiration, basically. So yeah, this is my journey. So road to 10K a month. I'm gonna go to where it all began. So when I was a little kid, I always dreamt of being a business owner and being a entrepreneur because I've always been really creative as a kid and always wanted to build things and create things, basically. So that's where the dream was born, basically. So when I was 10 years old, I always said that I want to be an entrepreneur when I grow up. And I always said this throughout the years, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know when I was going to do it, and I didn't know how. But I always knew that I wanted to build things and yeah, basically start my own company when I grew older. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go through my first entrepreneurial attempts as a teenager, basically. So, yeah, I always had like thoughts to start different things, but I didn't really do it until I was about 15 to 16 years old when I saw these like SMMA gurus on the internet. And yeah, I didn't know anything back then, so I just hopped on like a webinar and learned about SMMA and how you can do it. But yeah, it was too complex for me. I didn't know anything, and like the course they were selling was over 1K dollars, which I did not have the money for back then because I was just going to school, being a brokey. So yeah, I just gave that up basically. And then when I was 16 years old, I started high school and I thought of this idea to just buy and sell iPhones basically from a marketplace here in Sweden called Blocket. And yeah, I did this for like a few months ish, and I made around like 15K Swedish crowns, which is about $1,500. And yeah, this was kind of fun actually. It was a bit shady. I was selling to some shady people, like I was questioning if they were doing something illegally with these phones. But yeah, that's what I did basically, and it was fun. I I went out like after school and bought phones from like dangerous suburbs here in Stockholm, and I also went out and sold them in some shady areas. So it was a bit risky what I was doing, but yeah, it was fun and it learned me some things about sales and the business essentially. So yeah, that was quite fun. Then when I was 19 years old, I had just graduated from high school and I was really broke and unemployed after a trip. So I decided to start this individual soccer training company with my good friend called Akademifabriken. And what we were doing is that we were basically doing individual training for soccer players looking to get better, as I have a background myself as a soccer player, basically. And yeah, we had one client, but then we quit after a low interest shown in our service on our Instagram, and we didn't have the energy and the time to pursue it, basically. So yeah, that was my first like real company I started basically. I didn't have it registered, but I did. I wasn't making any money as well from it. So yeah, I gave that up, and then we had a year there where I was just working in a 9 to 5. So I worked in like retail in a optician store here in Sweden, and I started to, you know, gather up some money, but also started to feel like, yeah, this 9 to 5 thing is not for me, and I wanted to do something different and do something else basically. So I started to get more serious about my dream of becoming an entrepreneur and started looking at all the different options you see on the internet to start basically. So I started to learn about dropshipping. But yeah, I thought it was very hard and I did not have the knowledge to start or do anything. So I basically dropped that idea off. And then around 1 year ago in May, so 2023 in May, somewhere around there, I saw like an ad regarding creating a SMMA company basically. So I actually saw the ad, I went through the sales funnel, and then I saw like the price, and I just decided, yeah, this is way too expensive. But then I actually saw the ad one time again, and at that time I was like more desperate and I had some more money. I had like 10K saved up, so I just decided like fuck it, I'ma just buy this course and just basically pursue my dream and just see where where this could take me basically. And I thought I was being scammed honestly, like 2K for a course, which is a lot of money, and but I was just like, nah, I have to do this basically. So yeah, I had some money saved up and decided to buy this course, which is where it all started, to create an SMMA basically. And this is here Linkan Media was born, so the name of my company, which was really exciting. It was my first like real company where I actually had it registered as like a taxpayer, I think it's called. So yeah, it was really exciting. I was doing like everything for the first time. I was doing all of this myself. Was doing the marketing, the service delivery, getting clients, everything I was doing from scratch, which was like really exciting, really funny, but at the same time really hard, obviously, because I didn't know what I was doing. And obviously I got help from this course, but yeah, it's always hard to do these things and get clients because it's such a saturated space, SMMA. So yeah, I was doing Facebook ads for different companies. I started out with opticians as I worked there before. I had one client, but that didn't work out. And then I went over to gyms, did some free trials for clients over there. Didn't really work out either. Had a client in a driving school, which was pretty mad. So I decided to quit that collaboration as well. And then I found my first like profitable SMMA niche in around December, November last year, 2023, which was solar basically. So yeah, found my first profitable niche where I found that it was a bit easier to sell these services, and I found a really good offer. I crafted a really good offer, basically a full performance offer where I only got paid after the installations were made basically, and solar is obviously really high ticket, so that would be a good payout for me. But yeah, I had a lot of struggles in this niche. I was generating leads for my clients, but the leads were not converting. So yeah, was having a lot of struggles there. I wasn't making any money because obviously it was full performance, so I was only gonna make money when the sales were coming in basically. So I didn't make any money. I thought a lot about giving up as I had a few clients and they were not really delivering good results. I had one client where it was really, really bad results. I didn't even generate leads. And I had a few other ones where I generated leads, but they were not closing basically. But yeah, I just kept on doing it and I did not give up on it. And the clients, two of the clients did not give up on me. So after a few months, they started to close some deals and generate me some money, which was an incredible feeling, after all that hard work to finally see some results and some money coming in. And this was also around where I basically rebranded my company a bit. So Linka Media 2.0, made a new logo. And this is where I bought a new course regarding cold automated outbound. So I started to learn how you can automate your cold automated outbound to schedule appointments B2B, basically. So this was around where I was facing a lot of struggles in my solar. I didn't really generate that much money yet, so I wanted to try this out, basically. So yeah, I took my knowledge from SMMA and implemented everything into this new business model to see if this would work better, basically. And yeah, it worked better. I started to sign some clients and generate some good results while still doing ads for my solar clients. And then I also started to learn about AI infrastructures to implement more AI into businesses, and basically merged like all my offers together to what we have now. So Linka Media 3.0, which is now I've taken all my knowledge to help businesses implement different AI solutions into their businesses, which includes AI driven ads for like what I've been doing for solar clients basically, automated call outbound, which I've done for a range of different companies, generated uh, bookings and sales, and AI infrastructures to implement in businesses to automate their processes, save time, and yeah, generate more leads and more revenue basically. And yeah, in these times, it's also where I've started to like generate my first good money with this business. So it's around in these months where I've started to see results with my solar clients. So having hit my first 10 3k dollars per month from like solo job commissions, which was like really nice. Amazing feeling to finally see results coming in from the hard work. And yeah, just decided to like quit my job to be able to do this full time and just spread my wings and try my best to actually create a well known and successful company basically. So yeah, that's where I am at today, and this was my short summary of my business story basically. So like when I started all this, I thought it would be a lot easier to get clients, get money. But yeah, it was a lot harder than I thought. But I'm also glad that I didn't know this, because if I knew this when I started, I probably would not have started it, because I would have thought it was too hard basically. I never would have thought that it would take like over a year to generate my first to have a first month of good income basically, and then I probably would have given up after the first months. So yeah, really glad about this and the whole journey. So hopefully this could inspire you in your own entrepreneurial journey, and hopefully do something similar. So yeah, that was all for me and this first episode of Road to 10k a month of Lincoln Media. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions, or if you would like to implement these infrastructures in your own business. Just feel free to schedule a call through my website and we'll talk more there. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video and have a great day. Like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.